Hey guys, I've seen a lot of interest in my autistic videos, so I want to keep talking about it. This video is about autistic people and white lies. Now, autistic people like me feel really bad if we have to white lie, and we usually are completely honest with someone. Sometimes that can hurt people's feelings, but at the same time, it kind of hurts our feelings to be blatantly lied to and just have to read between the lines. Because if you don't have this gift of or learn ability to read between the lines and know when they're lying or sugarcoating it, it it makes it really hard on us to kind of drag us along. And recently I had a friendship where we're still friends, but the fact is she's a married woman and she can't be hanging around uh another guy like that. She finds that very disrespectful. um we grew up together, so I took that really hard, but I finally let it go and realized that, hey, she's still my friend. I can still talk to her and stuff, like in a message. And yeah, it's just some other stuff. But it's just like, um, it was really hard to hear white lies from her saying we would like hang out in April, or we would hang out this then, or like she kept stringing me along. And I know she did that because she didn't want to hurt my feelings, but it hurt my feelings even more being lied to all that time. That's just one example. Like another example is, um I go to a group with, usually it's about a bunch of autistic people. I'm not going to name what it is. But um the group leader, I asked the group leader, hey, can I see, put something on the TV, because everyone was watching something else. And she said, yeah, after everything. And then when after everything happened, it was about 5 minutes until we had to leave. So I felt lied to. She's like, no, I didn't lie to you. But no, it's like when you're not specific like that, and when things don't happen, we get very disappointed. um so, like, it's nothing against her, but she should have just said, "Hey, I'm sorry, you're not gonna be able to get the watch the TV." But they kind of beat around the bush about it, like, "Oh, they gotta make sure everyone there likes the show and the da 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 da," and she just can't say no. Like I've noticed that as an autistic person, like people just can't tell me no. Like I can handle it. Like it might make me sad, but it'll be a lot more sad if you're stringing me along and I didn't realize it. Like I'm starting to pick up the verbal cues when I tried to get a woman's number, and she said, "Oh, next time," because we were leaving. That's fine. And then um I asked her again next time. She was like, later. And I'm like, okay. She does not want to give her number to me, but like I don't know. Personally, I grew up with my mom, and my mom hated liars too, so I think that some of that rubbed off on me. But personally, for me, when people white lie, I find that very disrespectful. Like my to like my intelligence. Like you're going to lie about something that is clearly saying something else, and sometimes it's not as clear. So I just get trapped in the keep asking, getting the answer. I'm wanting the answer really badly to the point where they're telling me I'm obsessed with them. Well, if you wouldn't keep leading me on, I wouldn't feel this way. Like it's just that simple. Like I understand to some, she finally realized she can't do that with me. She's got to be honest and be like, "No, I'm sorry, blah 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 blah." And I accepted it. I'm like, okay, well, that's all you had to say this whole time. We didn't have to drag this on for months. You know, you stringing me along with it. Like, I don't. People need to just be more honest, and sometimes we're just too honest. Like with autism, like we will. I was too honest with. I was auditioning for a level on the spectrum, and I was way too honest with her. That was my first interview. So it's like whatever. Now they're gonna start the show without me, of course. But yeah, man, it's just I don't mean to hurt anyone when I tell people the truth, but it really, some people get offended. Like if someone asks me, "Does this dress make me look fat?" I might soften the blow, but I'm gonna say, yeah, a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. I hate lying. Like I'm going. That's just me. Let me know if anybody else that's autistic out there is like me. You know, like everyone's different. I was asking my friend that's autistic, and he's like, you know, sometimes it's good to. I don't know. He didn't seem as that big of a deal, but I guess um he knew how to read between the lines and I didn't, you know. So yeah, I'm starting to learn that, but I still find it really, it still makes me mad. Like, why can't you just, I guess, you know, I'm asking like most people to just stop white lying. Like I can't expect everyone to stop white lying. So I guess I have to, like my friend said, just read in between the lines. And he said he gave a tip that if you get to know the person more, you'll know their habits and what they're actually trying to say to you. um so yeah, it's just been a ride. It's been a ride, and I'm just glad that, you know, she established her boundaries, and now we can just be friends again, and we don't have to. I understand she doesn't want to hang out with me because of her, you know, because she's married. Like, unless it's like in public, but that's never going to happen because she also has a kid. That's when she's watching it, her husband's at work. And when he's watching it, she's at work. So pretty much like that. Um, so I, if you're autistic watching this, like never like take it personally, because like I definitely took it personal before. Um, like why don't they want to hang out with me? Like aren't we friends and stuff? Like you can still be friends and not hang out with someone, but it just felt like it. I just now I know. I just really wanted it, so I kind of played the game too. Like, and that's partially on me because I kept aggressing it. Um, I mean, it got so bad that I asked, like, when I'm in her city, I can just stop by for like 15 minutes and talk to her. Then she can go back to whatever she's doing. It got that bad. Like, I just really wanted to see her, but, you know, uh, I, um, I don't know about you, but like, it's just a whole dangling it above my head. It made me want to continue to try to reach that. You know what I mean? If someone is trying, I'm going to try harder for them to hang out, and I'm going to try harder and harder and harder to try to make it work. But when you're white lying, like that's not going to happen. Um so anyway, let me know. Let me know your situation if you're autistic too. How is it like with you to with friends telling white lies, and have you gotten obsessive before like I have? I just want to hear it down below. Um, and let me know how well you are at reading between the lines, because I think I finally achieved that skill. But anyway, Leave a like if you enjoy, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you when you watch me again, metaphorically.